this workshop, mini workshop in Slow Balboa.
Yeah, hello everyone.
This is Olga
and Andreas.
Yeah, and we're going to do first of all 50 minutes of like a Slow Balboa introduction.
And then we're going to do a 10-minute break and then 1 more hour of more advanced stuff. So if you are new to Slow Balboa, completely new, you do this first hour with us, and of course you are welcome to watch the second hour, but we probably expecting more people to join in the second hour, those who are already familiar a little bit with Slow Balboa. We love Slow Balboa a lot, and this is going to be amazing 2 hours for us, dancing and teaching, something that we love doing.
Yeah, and we also have Alex helping us from Kuala Lumpur, from Malaysia. Hey, Alex.
Alex.
So if you wonder who that dude is who posts stuff, it's Alex.
Yeah. And we'll be using the, trying to use different angles so you can see our feet closely. So this is like the main, and we have also like another screen just here, and we're going to be switching from here. Yeah. And if you're watching from Facebook, there is one technical detail that you need to know, that Facebook gets a little bit disconnected after 1 hour of watching. So if you intend to watch 2 hours in a row, maybe at a certain point you will need to refresh page so that the video is still good quality. Yeah. But for now, we're going to start with, as usual, warm up from Andreas. Some slow.
A little bit of a Slow Balboa warm up.
So stand up, everybody, and start moving a little.
Start with activating your arms. That's the basics. Take them. Elbows. All shoulders.
screen, we can see you dance, and it's really nice to have a little bit of like, you know, the two-way communication. So not only you can see us, but we can see you. And also we can read the chat. So I see that we have people from Australia. Hello, Australia, Brisbane, and Belgium, and Spain. So we are here in Stockholm. So hello from Stockholm. We actually are streaming this video on Facebook, and maybe if you want to chat there and write questions or any comments, you can do in Facebook too. And Alex is here to help us to pool all of these questions together so we can answer them. So use the chat to communicate with us, just to say hi, just to say any comments you wish, and of course, questions. We always appreciate questions. We love them.
Okay.
Yes?
So we should begin the class properly. Now we did a little bit of warm-up. We are going to mention very briefly about Slow Balboa history. There's two terms that are regularly named when it comes to Slow Balboa. One is Slow Balboa and Dean Raftery. The other one is Laminu and Ray Cunningham. So Laminu is another version of Slow Balboa, you could argue. Or it's a dance of its own. Who knows? But who also cares? Because the way we see it is that we bring inspiration from both directions. Both are very, also Laminu is a Slow Balboa dance. Anyway, so Laminu develops in the late 40s, California. Slow Balboa probably develops at the same time as normal fast Balboa or medium tempo Balboa.
So a little bit earlier.
Yes, a little bit earlier, pre-swing. So we have Dean Raftery, Ray Cunningham are the main known old-timers. We have Darlene Lynn dancing with Ray Cunningham. Actually, she's also an old-timer, Darlene Lynn. But besides that, we don't have any footage of old-timers dancing. Those are the three ones.
Yes. And for those who are completely new to Slow Balboa, we actually will be posting a few clips in our event page, so you can go and check the old-timers. Yeah.
After the workshop.
After the workshop.
So
as well as the music, right?
Yes, of course. We play during the class now. We play modern slow bal music, slow swing for modern bands. We're gonna give you information on that so you can buy the music. A lot of awesome songs. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with
from the very beginning. Yeah. So assuming that this is like the introduction into Slow Balboa, and you don't know anything about Slow Balboa. So we're gonna talk about our approach. And if you already know something about Slow Balboa, don't you worry. You can just follow us and use this first 50 minutes to refresh your knowledge. Yes, or just to practice a little bit of the basics. Okay. So we're gonna start with the slow steps, yeah. So doing just the slow and slow. So it usually takes 2 counts. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Usually leaders start on their left, follows on the right. So let's just, if you are not standing up, so stand up. I really try to encourage you to do it together with me and do just a few slows, yeah? Together with me. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. A slow, slow, a slow, a slow. Try move a little bit around. Slow, a slow, a slow, and turn. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah? A couple of important notes about those slow steps. First of all, it's a slow step, so we have a lot of time. And we usually use this time to really make sure we move through all of this time. Yeah, so we don't just like slow and then like stop and then nothing happens. We really want to take our time for 2 whole counts to move through it. Slow. See how I move? I keep moving. So actually, what helps me to keep moving is the gather step. So if we switch to the other camera, so if you see my slows, Alex can switch to the close up. So I do slow gather, step gather, step gather, step gather, step gather, slow gather, slow gather, slow gather, slow gather. See, I really take all these two counts to move. Yeah, so step and then the gather happens, and really try to not to hurry this gather. Yeah, so not like hurrying it up, but rather like really milking it. Yeah, so step, collect. Yeah, taking the time.
Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to do quicks, just quick step. So with me, we're going to go step, 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 step. Very basic, just stepping. So here, this is slightly different because in this case, we are still doing the same kind of strong weight change, but there's really no time to gather in between. So that means, one, I need to step small steps. It's like I have an invisible string of 6 centimeters. I don't know how much, it's like 3 inches maybe in American measurements. Between the feet, yeah. So I'm not really, well, it was more of a joke really. It's just a short distance. So let's say we do 2 slows and 4 quicks. 5, 6, 7, and a slow, slow, and a quick, 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 slow, slow, gather, quick, quick,
Any
quick,
direction.
quick, slow, slow, a quick, 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 quick. Good. So 2 slows and 4 quicks. A few details here. First of all, like Olga said, we gather in the slow, we don't gather in the quick. Small steps in the quick. Another thing you notice here is that we don't have a lot of pulse or upper body movement right now. We continue the motion, slow, quick, 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 but we don't have any motion up and down or an upper body wiggle.
Yeah, so it's pretty flat. So there's not like there's no distinct pulse like we usually have in the fast Balboa. Yeah, so it's very flat, but still very flowy. Flat but flowy.
So one more time, 2 slows and 4 quicks. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and slow, slow. A quick, 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 slow, gather, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow, a quick, 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 quick. So notice here, we do move around a little bit, and you can begin as a leader. Typically, we begin with the left, and follow with the right. But just to practice it a little bit, you can also begin with the right as a leader and the left as the follower. Because beginning with the left as a leader is no rule. When social dance, things happen, and that's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put on some music. You wanna say something more?
Yeah. So let's stick to this rhythm, 2 slows and 4 quicks, and just move around, paying attention to these little details. Yes. So size of the step.
With music.
Yeah. And go. Together with us. 5. And go.
If you have any questions, ask in the chat. So far we haven't touched each other. We solo dancing, and we're gonna keep it a lot of solo because we know a lot of you don't have partners. We're gonna talk a little bit about how to connect in a group too. So music is slow, right? It's like 90. This one was Jonathan NG from US, Stardust. I'm going to post the Bandcamp links later. So this means that we really need to take time. Really need to pay attention to what happens in between the beats. Yeah. So I notice here, for instance, already when we dance, we're a little bit worked up. We do the warm up. It's so easy to stress. But really take your time. Yeah. We also have a third step that we use a lot. The double slow.
The double slow, which is like double or twice as slow as a normal slow. Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now since
super slow.
Yes, since we have 4 counts, we now really need to drag it out, really take our time and move during the whole 4 counts. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I really take my time collecting and my center always moves. Yes, during these 4 beats. Yeah, so let's try to do together with us a couple of times. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your time and shoot and shoot
2, 3, 4.
and shoot
1, 2, 3, 4.
and shoot
1, 2
and shoot.
Okay. So you notice here a few things that really going to help when we play with these different rhythms, the quicks, the slow, and the double slow, is that we have a little bit of a what do you say? Like I'm going in this direction and then I go forward. So there's no stop. Also, when I end this point, continue with your body in the center a little bit to forward. It's like a small rolling action.
Yeah, like a rounding up. You round
the corner.
edges. Yeah, the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And another thing here, when we step with the whole hip. So if you look at it again, we have the slow, as opposed to slow, right? Where the hip goes first. So I'm really going slow.
So we want the first version, yes? When you step very clearly committed to the weight change, yes? And then the other leg drags out, yes? But the first moment when the weight shift happens, it's a very clear shoot weight shift, yeah?
And the same thing with the quicks. So usually the main issue with the quicks is that we start to only step with the ball or the foot, like quick. But here also I want to commit to the whole foot. So quick. So for me the feeling is, you know, the cat when it does that on the, you know, when it feels good. A little bit that feeling that I'm pushing off quick. With the whole foot. Starting with the heel, starting with the ball of the foot, and then the heel.
Okay.
So we're gonna put on.
Let's break the pattern. Yeah,
yes.
Before we did it in a pattern, 2 slows and 4 quicks. Now the task will be the following. With the music, we would ask you to take 3 elements: quick, slows, and super slows, and improvise on that. Just listen to the music and let it inspire you to move and to, without any pattern. It can be like any number of quicks, any number of slows, like slow, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and now the music is harder. But with the music, I'm sure that you will,
So start simple. Start with 1 step, and then you build it up. So if you have any questions, you ask.
We're going to be doing the same together with you.
Okay. We're going to play Naomi. These foolish things. Naomi. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
How are you doing? Good? We don't have any questions so far, so we're going to move on. And we're going to talk about connection. Yes? Right, Andreas?
Yes.
So if you have a partner by your side, or if you don't have a partner by your side, this is the point to take a pillow. So we're going to explain what you can do with a pillow. Yeah?
So first of all, Slow for us, mainly actually close Balboa, a close position dance. We dance mostly in close position. We open up a little bit, but it's like the gravity is towards the close. Yeah. So what we're going to have here is for you who haven't done much Balboa, it's very similar to any pure Balboa position. Low arm, low shoulders. This kind of feeling for me. I try to relax my back and try to put a little bit of a wrinkle like in my forehead between my shoulders. So it's loose skin there. Yeah.
Yeah, and we usually have a slightly more open on one side, so follows right, leaders left. And so it's mainly like one side dominant connection, yes. So, and we keep a nice posture and we keep our own balance, so we don't lean forward, but rather keep our own balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we dance here, it's important that we give a little bit of life to the connection, meaning that I don't want to like it that it's static. Yeah. So when we dance, let's say we do some slow, 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 slow. You can see that we allow that small micro movements to happen in our bodies. Yeah. So I'm not gonna move you around. I'm gonna move my body. Quick, 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 quick. Slow, 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 slow. And there's going to be a little bit I'm going to allow the delay for you happening. So it's not a very static connection, very loose and relaxed.
Yeah, just the way we dance solo, like allowing our body to move through, to flow through, to round up the edges and especially in the redirection moments. The same we're doing here. Yes.
Yes.
If you don't have a partner by your side, so you're gonna grab a pillow, and the important thing, well, you create the same connection. Yes. So it's a little bit more open on one side. Yes. So if you're a follower, it'll be like this. If your leader, it'll be on the other side, like that. Yeah. And then a really important moment for me, so that I don't create any extra tension in my upper body, is to keep my elbows lower. So not to have like that, because that raises, yes, the elbows, and that can create a little bit of tension in the shoulders and in the arms. So I think about dropping those elbows, yes. And the left one for the follow and the right one for the leader especially, yes? So that you don't have this tension, yeah? And take a lighter pillow, because if your pillow is too heavy, then you will have to, hold the weight of the pillow, and that might also create an unnecessary tension in your upper body. So think something light, something fluffy, and yes, and easy to hold, yeah? And imagine that you are just connected with a partner and move the same way, yes. Your body flows through and rounds the edges, yes, and the edges, and yeah, with the music.
With music, we're gonna play another song for all of you. So if you have a partner, you can connect now,
or connect with a pillow.
And remember that we do lead and follow all the way changes, all the slow and the quick and the double strokes here. So if it's a challenge, you stick with one step at a time, and then so you create your own learning experience. So with music.
Yes, if it's first time trying Slow Balboa, for in a couple follows, try to think about delay. Yes, and in this case, you will be able to feel the difference between quick and slows and super slows better. So with the music.
Your turn.
Okay, so we still don't have any questions. Remember that you can ask questions on the Facebook live feed or in Zoom. Okay, so we are going to move on and we're going to add the fourth element to our puzzle or to our Lego, and that will be the triple step. Yeah? So this, because the music is so slow, we do a lot of different rhythms, and triple is one of those rhythms. Yeah. There are different types of triples that exist, and the ones that we do in Slow Balboa. And two main ones is the traveling triple step, so when we actually travel on a triple step, and the other one, non-traveling split weight triple step. And we're going to focus a little bit more on this one. Yeah. So if we can see the close-up of my feet a little bit more, so that you can see what's happening with my feet. So let's put one of the feet, let's say left, in front, and so create sort of a corridor, yeah, like a line, like you're standing like an Egyptian on a line, yeah. Left in front, right in the back, and then we're going to transfer all the weight on most of the way to your right, and then we're going to do the triple forward, triple step, yeah. So if you watch one more time, all the weight on your right, and then go triple step. So what happens here during the triple is that I start shifting the weight from my right to my left, right, left. And as you can see, I do not really travel. Yes, this is me traveling. I don't want to travel. I want to keep my feet kind of in the same spot. And as you can see, I don't even lift much my heel, just a little bit. So triple step. Yeah, and I also have a feeling of push and push, so pushing into the floor. Yeah, so together with me one more time, we're gonna do forward triple, and then we're gonna go back triple. Yes, forward to the left, right and right, left, and right, and triple, and triple, and triple, and triple. You could probably even hear how my heels make a sound on the floor, yeah? All right, let's put this into the pattern, yeah? So we're gonna do quick, quick, triple step, a quick, quick, triple step, yeah? So now let's all together start with right, or you wanna show leaders?
You can start with right, okay? Let's, for the leaders, we're gonna go quick, quick with the left, starting with the left.
So it's gonna be step, step, followers moving forward, leaders moving back, and then we're going to create this triple step. Again, when we do the triple step, we have to really stand on the line. So it's like backing and creating this line, and then split on a split way we triple. Yeah. So one more time: 5, 6, 7, 8. A step, step, a triple step, and then step, step, a triple step. Step, step, triple step, 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 triple step. Hope you can see the close-ups. Step, step, triple step, 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 triple step, 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 triple step. Yeah?
Good. So what we're doing here, the quick, quick, triple step means basically that we go with a quick step underneath, and then when we do the split weight, the preparation for the triple step, I do step outside my hip a little bit, just a little bit. And this is something I leave, which means that you as a follower, you have to wait for that. You have to feel that split weight position a little bit. Okay? And I as a lead, really need to make sure that I go quick, quick, preparation, split the weight.
What do you mean by preparation, Andreas?
So when I'm talking about the preparation, I'm having that small micro continuation backwards. So when I leave that split weight, you're gonna feel it. Yeah? So look at it. We have quick, quick, triple step. And then quick, quick, triple step. So you can really see that I'm allowing my foot to step outside my center. You feel that.
Yes, and that's why another name of this triple step is a split weight triple step, because we kind of shifted the weight from the left to the right, yes, in a rhythm, yes, so shoot, yes, so left, right, or left, right, left. Yeah. Let's now take this triple and put it one after another to create sort of 6 count basic, and that will look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step, triple step, and then triple step. Yeah, so first going backwards for the follows, and then forwards for the leads. So yes. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Quick, triple step, triple step.
And then again.
Quick, triple step, triple step.
In the other direction.
Quick, triple step, triple step. 5, a 6, a 7, and a quick, triple step, triple step. Yeah. If you are together with a partner, make sure that you allow the triple step to echo up in the upper body, so the connection doesn't become this, but this. You can probably see Olga's hip moving a little.
Yeah, and this, Andreas, means that you do not again squeeze the follow and connect. You don't connect low, but on the contrary, connect a little bit lighter and a little bit higher, so that you allow the followers lower back to relax and continue the motion. So this echo in my lower part is a consequence of me being delayed to the leading. Yeah, so I'm late with my reaction towards the lead. That's why it creates such a delay. Yes, and I'm super relaxed in my lower back as well.
So awesome. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put on some music, and if you are new to this, you do quick, triple step, or quick, triple step, triple step. Just practice that. Move around in all directions. If you feel a little bit more, I got this, you've done many classes, maybe mixing slows, quicks, and triple step a little bit more around. So with music.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. We see you dancing, and we can see that a lot of you have somebody to dance with. That's great. We still have no questions. You're doing such a good job.
See if we have any. Okay, so we done slow quicks and triple steps, and the idea here, basically, this dance is about mixing, leading and following different kind of steps, slow quicks, double slows, and a triple step in whatever combination you like. And this might seem in the beginning like a big challenge, and it is. What really helps for me is to take it easy. I don't rush. Maybe I stay with one step a little bit longer. Maybe I do mostly quicks and then I add a slow here and there. And sometimes I also sing a little bit. I do like whoop, ah, ada, ada, ah, wa, adu, ada, ah. It's called scatting. And this is something you would find in a lot of swing and jazz music as well. And it really helps me to improvise with the music, but also to be clear in whatever step I'm doing by myself. So if you are alone at home and you practice slow ballad, you put on a song, don't be afraid of having a little bit of a chanting or scatting. And there's a lot of tutorials online on how to do this and practice this as well, and it's really good for your dancing. So we talked about doing triple steps from quicks. We can also do that from slow steps. So slow, slow, triple step, slow, slow, triple step. So we do 2 slows, a triple step, 2 slows again, and a triple step. 5 and 6 and 7 and slow.
Together with us.
Slow, gather, triple step. Slow, slow, triple step. Slow, slow, triple step. Slow, slow, triple step. Or 2 slows, slow, triple step, another triple step after that. Yeah. So there's a lot of options here. If you want to break it down a little bit more easier for you, stay with a quick triple step, or the slow triple step, or like an 8 count there or so. So we're gonna, I think it's gonna be the last song before we take 10 minutes break. And
we'll see.
And like if we're gonna play a few songs in between the classes. So last song, guys.
So let's improvise on all 3 elements. That's what the task is. Yes.
One more song.
Each time I hold somebody new, my arms grow cold, aching for you. No one can take your place, darling, in my embrace. I'll never be free. And when my lips burn with desire, no other kiss puts out the fire. Though I may try and try, no one can satisfy this longing in me. I'll never be free of your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your arms. How can I be free when I still remember how you can thrill me with your charms, just like a chain bound to my heart. The love remains when we're apart. Yes, I gave to you, made me a slave to you. I'll never be free. Be free of your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your arms. How can I be free when I still remember how you can thrill me with your charms, just like a chain bound to my heart. The love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free. I'll never ever be
Okay, so we're gonna play some more music if you don't have any questions. Oh, we have one.
Yes.
Yay!
So,
what is it?
Yeah, the first question, are triples always stationary?
No, they can be moving as well.
Remember I told you there are two different types of triples. When we move in a triple, yes, or a split weight triple. The triple that we don't really move a lot. So we concentrated more on a non-traveling split weight triple, yeah? We're going to talk a little bit on the traveling, about traveling triple in the second hour, yeah?
So the in place is one, the way we call it in place triple step or traveling triple step, yeah? And sometimes the border between these can be a little bit mushy as well, but we really try to keep it in place during this class. Good question.
Okay, so another way, how do you lead the triple steps?
Okay,
by weight shift in the upper body?
Let me talk about that. Yeah. So when I lead a triple step, I initiate it. I start, but Olga is the one that finishes it. So we do move through it in different ways. So my idea here, if you look at it, is that I'm going to go and have a little bit of a release after the first push. Yeah. And I'm going to relax my body in the connection. So So when you follow this, when you follow that, so you have to really do it together. You can see that the connection here is a little bit of a stop here, but the hip complete.
But now we're doing it to be. I just wanna say that Andreas leads it with his center. I wouldn't say like upper body, but more like center, because I feel the first step it happens from the center moving forward a lot, and I as a follower feel it, and I respond moving my center as well. And then since I am delayed in my reaction, there is this little echo happening, yes, because I'm being delayed on the first part of the triple, then I'm being delayed even more on the second, and the third part of the triple, I even more delayed. So that's why it creates sort of like a little delayed echo. Yeah.
Look again. I think the easiest is actually C. So I have wa ra wa ra. If I make the connection a little bit more loose.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah, but
we're just doing it to exaggerate.
Yes. So we have wa ra. You can see that the hip, Olga's hip moved a little bit more independently from the upper body. So for me, the feeling is here that the connection between my right hand and your back is a little stronger in the first push. So when I go forward. Yeah? So you see that mechanic is what you want to have. And obviously, everybody's going to lead and follow it slightly differently, which is part of the fun thing as well. So I think we're going to.
We have one more question. Yes. Transition from a triple step into basic is a definite weight shift, but weight change by lead.
What is the basic? So that's the interesting thing, because it's when we talk about fast Balboa, we say quick whole step or quick slow. When I see slow Bal, I don't really see the quick triple step, quick triple step as a piece. It's one of maybe the more common rhythm, and it's easy to learn. But I'm really thinking that the basic is the ability to lead and follow slows, quick, and triple steps. So the question was, though, if I'm going to translate that into triple step into basic in a definite weight change, that's the beat. Yes, all of these are very different weight changes. All of the quicks, quick, I really want to have a feeling that I connect to before. We have one more question.
Yeah, so one more question. What are the differences, what are the differences to tango posture, way to lead and to move? Because it seems the same to me.
I'm just a funny social dancer when it comes to tango. I do a little bit, but I'm by no means a teacher in tango. Just to say that. So the difference for me, first of all, when it comes to tango, it's the tango doesn't have any pulse at all. We have pulse and rhythm in slow ballet.
Yeah, there's like a little move,
Yes.
a little swing going on.
And that's going to be more pronounced the faster the tempo.
Yes. The
So-
second thing is about the weight changes. Yeah, so when you dance tango, the weight change happen like you reach and then you shift the weight. Yes. In slow balboa, what we do, we actually committed to the weight shift from the very beginning. Yes, so we don't reach and then transfer. We transfer straight away. Yes. So that is the difference regarding the weight shift.
With the triple step as a little bit of in between, but it's definitely a big difference between with the projection they talk about in tango when you move, yeah. So it's a completely different way of leading.
And what about the posture and the leading?
So, like I said, I'm not a tango dancer, so whatever we say here needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. So the posture and the connections in tango is a little bit more projected, a little bit higher. Here we are lower. We work more with the hip instead of that small dissociation. We also have, I mean, we still want to have the spine straight, and we still want to be straight in all the dancing.
It's a nice upright posture.
Yes. But the connection is a little bit different in tango. It's a little bit higher here and a little bit lower.
Yeah, held maybe a little more.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxed. It depends on, there's so many different styles, different teachers there as well.
Yeah,
So,
I've never taken it down,
Right.
but definitely the weight shift is different. And what else did you say? Yeah, a little bit like the way it's held. Yes, the way you can. It's a little different.
anyway, so we have, I think we have like 5 minutes before the next class. We're going to play music and be right.
And thank you for the questions. We love them. Keep them going. So we'll see you in 5 minutes. Or yeah.
2 minutes. We begin? Okay, I think I'm here, yes. So welcome, this is going to be the second hour of our Slow Balboa mini workshop from Stockholm. My name is Andreas and Olga is sitting here.
Yes, I'm just, we have one more question.
We have a question from the last class. We're going to take that later. So we're going to begin straight away. We're going to do 1 hour of class. So the aim of this class is to work with more advanced rhythm and shapes in Slow Balboa. We're going to be dancing in close position most of the time. And we're going to build it up using a few different rhythms and drills for you to play with. So the emphasis here is going to be on dancing in a single position. I mean, without a partner, yeah, for a big part of the class, and then in the end we're going to connect. If you have.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and dance together with the partner, you can.
No, not in the exercises. That's definitely for single, because
okay.
it's really tricky to do those rhythm and linear focus. So we wanted really to create a class where we can play with rhythm and shapes at the same time. Do it for those of you who doesn't have a partner, and prove that you, even though a couple dance, such a strong couple dance like Slow Bal, can still be worked on if you don't have a partner.
Yes. So I guess we don't have a lot of new people. We have pretty much the same people, but we're still gonna take one song and do like a sort of warm-up transitioning dance. And if you remember, like if you were with us in a previous class, we talked about 4 different elements in Slow Balboa, which is quick, slow, super slow, which is 4 count slow, and then triple step. Yeah, so these 4 main elements, and we think about Slow Balboa as combining these 4 different elements in different combinations, listen to the music, and thus creating a dance. Yeah, so for us, Andreas and me, we don't think patterns, we don't think that there is a basic in Slow Balboa. We just think there are 4 elements, and then you put them in different like chains and orders, and this is how you create this dance. For now, we're going to take away 1 element, that is a triple step for now, because it's a little bit more complicated and it's a rhythmical, like syncopated step. We're going to just take all the non-syncopated steps, which is slows, quicks, and double slows. And we do 1 song, or half a song maybe, because most of the people were with us in the first hour, and just ask you to dance and move around on the steps without any patterns. Yes, so just like any number of slows, and then any number of quicks, and then you have the super slow step, and then just play around to the music. Okay, half a song.
Deceive me, I lost my way with lonesome perception in shades of gray. But quickly that would change the day that I met you, it's true. The colors of life slowly crept back in when you told me you loved me for who I am. From darkness to the light, my love is oh so bright for you. And now my eyes are open, my vision's clear, the saturation sublime. I can see the path that you granted me as we take this journey side by side. So I surrender to your splendor with a song to you. My heart is glowing in every hue. The reds and greens and blues are gifts bestowed by you. The reds, greens, and blues are you.
important to mention that in this stuff as well. The question from Marina and Tifko about the pulse. What about the pulse? We actually talked a little bit about this in the beginning of the first class, but let's say about it one more time. So there is a pulse there, but not very pronounced. And the slow swing is the flatter the dance. Yeah. So if there is a very slow, it's a very slow music, and then there would be very little, almost like nothing. So I feel like I'm hovering, and then not adding any up and down motion. So it's more like movement across the floor, continuous movement across the floor. However, when we start picking it up, maybe like 110, 120 BPM, then I start feeling like shoo wa shoo ara, shoo wa wa ara. Then I actually feel like adding a little bit more pulse. So the higher slow swing tempo, the more pronounced the pulse will be. Yeah. Okay. That is the way we think about pulse.
So my turn. We're gonna talk about direction. So we had a little bit of a warm up with slows, quicks, and double slows. So now we're gonna talk about shapes and directions. So first of all, I can move to the side, move to the other side. Yeah. So do that with me. You can move in two different ways. You can do either like this, stepping together, or by crossing behind, or by crossing in front. Yeah, and you can do this using all quicks, slows, or double slows. So I can go quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, 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 slow, slow, double slow, So there's a lot of different options just to move to the side. Yeah, I can move back and forward. When I move back and forward, obviously just walking forward or walking backwards, right? But I can also add counter body movements. Ooh, So basically, when my right side is forward, my left is going to be forward. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. So you can see that I'm rotating my torso. Yeah. This creates a slightly different lead and follow situation. I should be lower back.
Yeah, because I don't know why, but Alex is showing the feet when you're talking about.
Okay. So yeah, you can show the full body, Alex, so everybody can see my upper body here. Yeah. So in this motion here, when I can we have the upper body, full body? Okay. So he's not going to be able to see us.
He's showing upper body.
Okay, we have the upper body. So this motion here, this rotation, make sure that it's even on both sides. Counter body movements is a little like bicycling. If you know it, you have it. It's easy to play with it. In the beginning, it might be hard, but practice it alone. Okay. So we have that. We also have turns, and I can turn in all different directions. I can turn counterclockwise. I can turn on a slow, on a quick, or even on a double slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, or 1, or 1, 2. Yeah. You can also turn in the other direction, obviously. We have all the different turns to play with. I can also turn and travel. 1, 2, 1, playing with that, I can also turn going forward. So now we're going to do one more song. You have the slows, you have the quicks, and you have the double slow. And we want you to be very specific, exploring the different shapes. All the shapes I went through now. Try them and see how it feels to go in different direction. And this is also solo exercise. So with it. Okay, you're back. Yes.
Good job.
Good job. It's pretty fun to play with that, even alone, because I noticed that I would probably, some choices I do, like the grapevine step, I would probably open up a little bit more when I do that. Like in a couple of positions, I have a little bit more space in between. But that's okay. It's just interesting to play with the different shapes. Just limiting yourself to slows, quicks, and double slows. What are we going to do now?
Now we're going to give you a little challenge and give you a pattern, a rhythm, which is a little bit different from a pattern that you're used to. So usually people, when we think about Slow Balboa, they are used to pattern quick, quick, triple step, quick, quick, triple step, that kind of rhythm. Yeah, so or quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. So these are the rhythms that we are more used to. We're going to take and mix it a little bit, shake it, yeah, shake and not stir it, and take the following rhythm. It's going to be quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, yeah? So quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. Can you say it together with me? Quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. And then keep in your mind this rhythm. You try to start moving, yes, and stepping and shifting the weight, yes. So quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, slow, quick, yeah. So we kind of force ourselves in this little box, in this situation that we are obliged to move not to a regular pattern, yes, like quick or slow, but something else, yeah. And at the same time, we also need to explore these different directions, these different shapes, yeah, the rotation, moving backwards, forward, and then a little bit of counter body, all of that, yes. It's like a double layer cake, yes, 2-layered cake. So we're gonna put in the music, right, Andreas?
Yes. Can we do the counting as well for this so they know? So the rhythm is quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody is a count person. For me, it's easier just to chant the rhythm because that helps my body to execute it. Yeah, so quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, slow, quick. Yeah.
Okay.
So without further ado, with the music, keep this rhythm and again explore all different directions, explore the flow. Yeah, with us.
You know what it means to miss New Orleans, to miss it each night and each day. I know I'm not wrong, the feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss covered vines, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. I'd like to see the lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. The moon over the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans, when that's where you left your heart? There's one thing more, I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. The moon over the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans, when that's where you left your heart? There's one thing more, I miss the one I care for.
Okay.
Okay, we have a question.
Good job. We have a question.
Yes, so
Okay.
this one
What's the question?
So the question is, do you use much counter body when doing slow steps side to side?
Side to side.
Yes. Do you use more counter body? Do you use much counter body?
I don't actually use that much counter body. Other dancers added more in slow down. I use it occasionally. I like, for instance, to add it a little bit as a way to pivots, to have you sweep the legs and so on. So when I use it intentionally, and I add it.
Yeah, I feel as a follow from Andreas, he adds a little bit more counter body when moving backwards or maybe a little bit forwards rather than sideways. Yes.
Sideways, I don't know how I can't really add counter body sideways.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
We understand the question the way you asked, Christopher.
Maybe.
Because when you move sideways, that is that kind of motion.
Yeah.
Yes. When you move backwards or forwards, that's when the counter body is moved. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move on. If you can specify a question again, Christopher, if you want to have a more specific answer. So, how was it to do that specific rhythm? I bet it was tricky.
Let's say it's a fun rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun rhythm, something different, and the main idea is to really get away from our basic, quick slow, and to really like have this another pattern, and then challenge yourself with another pattern, and explore different directions.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue a little bit. Yeah, take a seat for now, so I can have the space. So this rhythm and using the different shapes is a good practice. It's a good drill. Think of it as a drill. What happens when you limit yourself to a rhythm, but you can do all the shapes? That's interesting. Good drill. We're going to do one more song here, and we're going to work on adding triple steps into the equation. So next song, you will be able to do slows, quicks, and the triple steps. We have one more question.
No, we have a clarification of that question.
Okay.
So the question, yes, from Christopher, that he can add the motion like a little fishtail, and he was wondering if that's what you're doing a little bit, and it seems the answer is no, right? You know,
the fishtail is like this kind of gesture.
But a little bit like you sideways, no?
I can add a little bit of a sway feeling.
Yeah.
To finish off certain gatherings. So I have a gather and I add a little bit of sway.
Yeah.
It looks like a fishtail, but I'm not really putting my butt out as much. But that's my style. You can totally do a little more. It's up to you. There's really no any right or wrong. Well, we're going to move on because we have limited time. So when it comes to the triple steps, there's like you said before, there's the moving triple step, which some of you probably know as a Dean Raftery, the basic, like this one, to the side. That has a little bit of a curvy shape. Or it's more in place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, move, up, move. Yeah. So there's different options here, and we're going to put on a song, and we just want you to play with the different triple steps. You probably work with them. We're not going to work specifically with breaking down the triple steps.
No, but I was just to show you, of course, without music, Andreas, and we just have a little bit of without music practicing. So if you've been with us since the very beginning, so we did the split weight triple step, yeah? So I just want to give you a couple of things, what else you can change there, yeah? So before we did like a line, if you remember, we put one foot in front of the other, so like a narrow corridor, and that was the left. But you can also do a triple step in a different direction, not only forward, but more like a diagonal, and that will be triple in that. Or it can be a little bit more sideways, so we are tripling more to the side. But we're not really moving in a triple step. We are shifting the weight from one foot to another. Yeah, so let's just explore this split weight, non-traveling triple step in different directions. Yeah, so let's start with our left forward. So we're gonna triple to the left, then a little bit diagonal triple, then a little bit more diagonal triple, and we're gonna do the sides triple. Yeah, so if Alex, you can zoom in to my feet so people can see, and then diagonal back triple or diagonal behind. Yeah, so one more time. Forward triple, diagonal triple, even more diagonal, yeah, and then sideways, and then shoot more in the back, and then completely in the back, yeah? Yes. And then let's do the same on the other side. So the right leg is going to be the one choosing the direction, yeah? So either forward or a little bit more diagonal, and more sideways, completely sideways, or shoot or in the back, shuara. Yes, so all of these were examples of the split weight, non-traveling triple step, just exploring different directions. Yes, and again, the key is to be clear with the direction of your triple step, to really have this center motion in the right direction, either forward or diagonal or sideways or back. Yeah. As for the traveling triple step, so let's do the following exercise. We're going to start with our right, and we're going to do step, step, cross, triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step, and then we're going to triple, triple, triple step, triple, triple, triple step. It's like we're paddling, yeah? So one of our foot is in the center and the other travels around, yeah? So one more time, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, triple cross, triple step, triple cross, triple, triple, triple down, triple, triple, triple down, triple, triple, triple down, triple, triple, triple down. Yeah, so this is one of the examples of a traveling triple step. Yes. So now I think we're ready to do it with the music. Unless you want to get it.
No. Just warm up doing slows, quicks, and triples in any direction.
Yes. So Alex,
More than a means, New Orleans.
one more music, one more song. So when you triple step in different directions, do you gather in between?
1, 2, 3, 4. When I do the D in curvy triple step, there is a gather. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of a gathering. When we do 1, 2, 3, 4, I can keep my feet apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we will change circle that you show. we don't really gather. So it depends a little bit what's going to happen after the triple step, because that gathering is a preparation. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I gather 5, 6. I want to have a pivot maybe, which happens a lot in the D, a lot of turning in the quick. So that means we have to gather. So yeah, good question. We're going to move on. So we're going to add another rhythm here, like a drill rhythm, and that's going to be a quick triple step, hold, slow triple step, quick triple step, hold, slow triple step. So if we go through here, maybe we can do the foot view. We're just going to give the rhythm here. So you see my feet. I'm going to start with my left now. So we're going to have quick triple step, hold, slow triple step. So quick triple step, hold, slow triple step. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 triple step, hold, slow triple step. 1 triple step, hold, slow triple step. 1, 1, 2, 3, hold, slow triple step. Yeah, we're starting with the right. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 3, hold, slow triple step. One time. So 1, 2, 3, hold, slow triple step. 1, 2, 3, hold, slow triple step.
Yeah, Andreas, now when he was saying it, he was mixing numbers or counts with the actual things that he was doing. You can choose. Again, maybe just doing like quick triple step, hold, slow triple step.
So yeah,
quick triple step, hold, so slow triple step.
We're going to go through the rhythm, yeah? So we have, from this angle, we have wa, ara. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the first part. Or if you start with the right, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to stay on the leg. We just did a triple step. Hold, and then do a slow. So starting with the left for the leads or for the followers, just join me here. So we have quick, 1, 2, 3, hold. 5, 6, 7, and wa, ara, hold. And you can add a little bit about pronunciation of that hold, depending on it. And then we have a slow triple step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 is the slow. 7, 8 is the last triple step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So if I start to do this a little bit in direction, do it with me. I'm gonna start doing it with my left. And it's important here to say it out loud when you do it. So 5, 6, 7, and wa, ara, 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 wa, ara. So you can see I'm starting to try to add different shapes. At the same time, I'm working on keeping that rhythm intact. Yeah. So with music, slow music, try to move around a little bit. See if you can add a turn somewhere in one of the steps. See if you can move to one of the sides. Really?
Each time I hold somebody new, my arms grow cold, aching for you. No one can take your place, darling, in my embrace. I'll never be free. And when my lips burn with desire, no other kiss puts out the fire. Though I may try and try, no one can satisfy this longing in me. I'll never be free of your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your arms. How can I be free when I still remember how you can thrill me with your charms, just like a chain bound to my heart. The love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free. Be free of your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your arms. How can I be free when I still remember how you can thrill me with your charms, just like a chain bound to my heart. The love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave.
Okay, are we back?
Yes.
Yes.
We have 2 questions and I have a few comments. So just
So what's the question?
Yeah, I just want to comment first. Like I was trying to say before, you can approach the rhythm in different ways. Like I personally really like words, like to say what exactly I'm doing to help my body do that. Like I would pronounce the rhythm that Andreas was showing it like this: quick triple step, hold, slow triple step, quick triple step, hold, slow triple step. Yeah, so this is one way. The second way is to count, and that was Andreas was trying to do. Yeah, so like 1, 2, and 3, whatever. And then third way is actually to do just the rhythm. Ara, wa, ara. Yeah. So you have to figure it out yourself. What kind of human being you are? Are you more of a word person? Do you need to say the words to help yourself execute the rhythm? Are you more of a number person, or you are more of a rhythm? Yes, and then do what helps you personally execute this rhythm.
I think the best advice here is to start with either count or naming the slowly and the quicks, and when you have that, be able to pat the rhythm with your hands. So you want to know You want to know how to say it, you want to know the count, and you want to know how to pat it with your hands or with your feet. Yeah. So we had one more question about doing it on the other side. So I'm going to try to do it like this. So we have step with the right, triple step, hold slow, triple step. Yeah. So we have wa, ara, wa, ara, ara, ara. A little bit from the side. So we have ara, ho, ara, ara, hu, ara. Yeah.
The question was about, can you specify which side and direction for which role?
So here, this is an exercise. You are supposed to begin with either your left or right. So you are supposed to do this. This is not a partner dance. This is a drill to play with shapes and different kind of footwork. So when you do this, make sure you can do it on both feet. Starting with the left or the right.
Yes, and also direction also don't really matter. Yes, they are not important. You can, that's the whole idea, that you have a rhythm and then you have all these different directions. Forward, backward, sideways, rotational, and then you can move wherever direction, whatever direction, but keeping the rhythm. That was the main idea. Yes, so answering your questions, and also Marika asked the question, why you started with your left going left front, Andreas. And I guess Andreas was not like specifically doing it front or back or sideways. He was just like doing it any direction. Yes, and then yes.
So we're gonna have you practice this one more time. Wa ara o shakira, that rhythm, and see if you can play a little bit more with turning, pivoting. So wa ara wa ara wa ara wa ara. So you start to challenge yourself to that degree that you almost fall out of a rhythm. Yeah, and there's no left or right. You can begin with your right as a lead or the left as a follower too. It's fun. Let's do one more challenge with this song, with this rhythm. Okay.
Isn't it romantic? Music in the night, a dream that can be heard. Isn't it romantic? Moving shadows right, the oldest magic word. I hear the breezes playing in the trees above. While all the world is saying you were meant for love, isn't it romantic? Merely to be young on such a night as this, isn't it romantic? Every note that's sung is like a lover's kiss. Sweet symbols in the moonlight. Do you mean that I will fall in love perchance? Isn't it romance?
Good job. It's tricky, I know. It's supposed to be a little of a challenge. The question is, can I lead this? Yes. It's just those quick triple steps, holds. So Olga, let me show it with you.
Yes. So we have two questions: how to lead this variation,
Yes.
and how to lead the turn on one foot.
Yeah.
Lift the follow to make them feel staying on one foot.
So have a look. First of all, quick step, quick step. Yeah, that's maybe the most basic way of just leading. Wa, ara, wa, ara. Or on the other side, wa, ara, wa, ara.
So as you can see, there is not like turning or pivoting. You don't have to do that. You just add it to pivot, and if you want to do that. And
can we show it with turning as well? Then?
Yes, I just want to say like the way I feel this read, because I don't have to, as a follow, I don't have to remember this pattern. Everything is leadable 100%. And for me, there's like the very distinct part of this rhythm is to the hold. And in this hold, I feel that my leader goes a little bit like hop, a little bit like down. So it's like step. So for example, we start with the right. Step, triple step, hold. So on the hold, I feel a little bit, a tiny notch from my leader, how Andreas goes into the floor, like, you know, like sinking into the floor, and then pushes themselves, or himself, Andreas pushes himself off that hold into the next step, which is the slow. Yes, so it's going to be step, triple step, down, push, slow. So this is how I, as a follow, feel a very distinct, deep, the clear, like hold, and then pushing off into slow, and then triple step.
So that's a little bit on my styling though. I don't have to do that a lot of. I like that feeling. I need to stay on that and make it clear that we're not changing the weight.
Well, even when you're saying you're
but
not,
I do like those. I do that a lot.
Even if you're saying you're not editing, you're still editing, but it's just tiny, tiny, very, very small. But I still feel it a little bit like ha and push, you know, ha push. It's not like no, you know. It's just a little bit, and for me, it feels a big difference. Yes.
So wa, ara, can be big. It can be wa, ara, yeah. And the same on the other foot. When it comes to the turning on one foot, when I pivot, here, it's a little bit tricky, but what I have to do is I have to put my weight in between your feet.
So you can zoom out our feet here. So as you can see, Andreas goes really close, really in between my feet.
And we turn. So we have a sharp axis here. So when you practice this pivoting together like on one foot, do it like this. Just go wa and turn, and try not to go all the way in the beginning, just a little bit.
And there is no lift happening. So my leader does not lift me up on that turn. Yes, I just feel that the leader comes really close to me to create this shared axis. Yeah, so like close shared axis, and then we having this shared axis in between us, we pivot together. Yes, and then go into the triple step or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, we're easy. One more song. You dance with it.
All right, how are you doing? That's been quite a challenging rhythm. But yeah, we did it. Do we have any more questions?
Yes, we have a question. In that rhythm, I find myself pivoting on the left foot after the hold during the slow. How do I put my right foot in between and make that center of my turn axis? So, you want 1, 2, 3, hold slow. When you do it on your left, it's going to be harder to pivot counterclockwise, but it's going to be easier to pivot in this direction. Yeah? So if you look at this, 1, so quick, step, hold slow, quick step. That is a natural in this position here. When I go into the slow, it's a turn that way. Yeah? Otherwise, you got to experiment turning in different directions, because when I turn with my feet between your leg, it's going to be a clockwise direction. So when I pivot on my left, it's going to be in a counterclockwise most of the time. I could do a little bit of a clockwise on that, but it's harder. Yeah. So there's so many options, things to play with, and for now though, think of this as a solo exercise. We want you to, first of all, play with it by yourself individually, and if you have a partner, of course you can start a practice.
Yeah, but the main idea or the main reason why we gave you crazy reasons is it's not like we don't want you to learn them as another basic, because it's not another basic. It's just a combo, like
it's a drill.
Yeah, like a combo with quicks and slows, or quick slows, triple step, and actually we added also a hold step, and we put them in a really random order, like very atypical, not like we would normally do, to challenge ourselves to stick to a different rhythm and also to explore different directions and shapes. Yes. So I think the main thing here to take from this class is that there are no patterns, and improvise on unusual patterns. Try to really break the pattern that you are used to. Try something unusual, something that is a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging, and then explore different shapes and directions while doing this rhythm. And the element before, I guess we just discovered the fifth element, which is a hold, and that could be a fifth element to play with. Yeah, so we have slows, we have quicks, we have double slows, we have triple steps, and then we have those holds, which is essentially a prep before the slow. Yeah.
So when you dance this, we're going to do one more. Going to be the last song, I think. Make sure that you have the two different rhythms we did in the class, with the slow and the quick, and then the triple step rhythm here. Make sure that you social dance, or you dance by yourself, with a partner, without a partner, and you return to these rhythms. So you add elements of it. It doesn't need to be the whole thing. Or maybe you change it up because you want to do a turn in a different direction. So taking the drill into your dancing means that you like a jazz musician, or when you hear like a nice melody, you pick it up and you repeat it. You take that rhythm again and add it. So you break free a little bit more from the pattern in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one more song, no patterns, but you have 5 elements to improvise with, and all different directions and turns. So here we go. you have any questions.
Okay.
Okay.
It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah. So guys, this last class about rhythm and shapes to try to, in your solo dancing, take the challenge of adding rhythms that you don't typically do, and then play with them, and then add the shapes on top of them and see what happens. Yeah. You
can always create your own unusual rhythms by just combining in random order, quick, slow, triple steps, or like, and also slow, double slow, and then the whole step.
It's a drill to sharpen your rhythm musicality. It's also a drill to play with shapes in different directions. But it's also, at the end of the day, it's a creativity exercise. So I do a lot of solo dancing in slow, and when I do that, I play with this kind of things. I discover shapes and situations that I haven't been into before, and then I try with my partner after that and see how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's been 2 hours. Yes, not just one. It's yeah, we did like a whole workshop for Slow Balboa. We hope you enjoy it, and we did enjoy it. And it was a free class, but if you feel like chipping in and then giving some donations, this is where you can send us. We have Venmo, PayPal, and also Swish if you are from Scandinavian countries, and Sberbank if you are from Russia. Yes. So we use Alex / kronrod for Venmo, helping, Alex is helping us because we don't have the US number. Anyway, you can find this information in the text somewhere. And also, for those who don't know, I always talk about that I have another way to support us is to take private classes, online private classes, and I also have the project called Solo Balboa, not Slow Balboa, but Solo Balboa. This is essentially about how to practice Balboa solo. So more than 150 different videos and classes for both leaders and follows, with free feedback and free privates included in different subscriptions. I have 3 types of subscriptions. So if you're interested, you can go check it out, isolobalboa.com. And thank you very much. One more time for this class. The next time, there was a question about next time. When are we going to be next time?
Probably next weekend. We have the same time, 12 o'clock. We haven't decided what the subject would be yet. So we should do another poll, actually. Ask a little bit.
Yeah, but you can just go to online classes with Olga and Andreas, and then
I'm
we usually
back. Otherwise, I'm banned so much.
Post this information. Yeah, so you can just go to online classes, Olga and Andreas, and then it may be on Sunday evening. We'll see, because we also want to aim at a wider audience. Yeah, so we're doing it mostly now mornings. Maybe it could be evenings. We don't know yet. We'll see. We create a poll.
It depends.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, and thank you, Alex, over in Kuala Lumpur, for helping us today.
Yes, thank you, Alex.
See you around.
Yeah, also, last thing I just wanted to say that feel welcome to join other virtual Balboa classes in the world. There's a lot of happening. For example, today there will be Nick Williams and Kate Dean in the evening. And then next weekend it's going to be Mia Halloran joining. So just stay tuned and dance more Balboa.
Okay.
Bye.